Hello and welcome to Jake's Rants and Raves. I am your host, Jake McIntosh, and welcome to our third episode. I don't know what I'm doing. As always, nothing is here yet. I'm waiting for Amber, to bring.
Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Are you ready? Okay, cool. Okay. Oh, you left this door open, sir.
I didn't leave it open.
All right, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, here we go. So, hello. It me. Oh, where am I? There I am. There she is. Okay, hello. It's Amber again. All right, and today we have a fun activity for Jake. All right.
I'm scared.
Now, Jake, do you literally have like any idea?
No, I genuinely do not. I was told one thing by Nancy that it was like cooking, but not really.
Cooking, but not really. That's very accurate because today you will be decorating a cake.
I'm excited.
All right, so materials provided. 1 pound cake via the Wegmans. We requested from House of Sweetness right down the door. Hi, right there, they're down that way. I had a coworker ask about getting a plain cake, and they looked at her and said, we have no idea how to price that. So shout out House of Sweetness. They said they could provide a semi-decorated cake, and I said, nay, this child needs to figure this out on his own.
Yes,
so, all right, so there's your pound cake.
Right.
You got some beautiful decorative plates.
Paper plates.
That I found. I couldn't find a cake stand, all right?
You would have heard them clinking anyway if they were real.
Clink. All right, clink, clink, clink. Can we
That'd be
that
violent.
That's a clink. All
Do you
right.
have anything else for me?
So, no, that's it. All right, we have funfetti.
I bagged those at Market Basket, and I had a craving for them.
Chocolate
I just wanted
fudge.
a jar of frosting.
Oh yeah, spatula. This is important. Okay, spatula and icing.
I thought that was dishwasher
Icing.
detergent.
That would be like some sitcom stuff, like, whoa, I put the icing in the dishwasher. Mom's gonna kill me.
Or the dishwasher detergent's gonna kill you.
Icing of varying colors.
Is that white icing?
Yeah, in case you
Blanco.
wanna.
That
yeah.
means white.
Pink.
Oh, it says white right there.
We got pink. And then, this was the hardest part, folks. Trying to find additional decorative pieces. We got googly eyes, right? Or mustaches and googly eyes. That's all I got. All right. So I was going to provide Jake with a template for the item he would be decorating after consulting with several people, i.e. like 2 of my friends. Decided, no, he needs to figure this out on his own and decorate a cake that does not look like a garbage can. So, Jake, are you ready to decorate a cake?
Yeah.
All right, here we
Put my head in
go.
the circle because it's a combination of no and yes.
There we go. Have fun and
Here we
go. Oh snap! I forgot to turn on the timer again.
It's fine.
I do this all the time.
Okay. So I have a butter knife. It's not a big knife like last time. Oh wait. It'll be an adventure first to get the cake open. Oh, they have one of the tab things. Here we go. Perfect. Wow, beautiful. I'm excited. Oh, it smells good. Oh, it's greasy. Mixed emotions already. All right, Wegmans is a beautiful palace of food, so I'm excited. I'm gonna put it on the plate. Trash.
Oh no! Ah!
Oh, I thought you
Okay.
I thought it crashed or something.
No, my finger slipped because I was chuckling, and then all of a sudden.
Sorry, I'm adjusting my mic. If you hear any
There we go. Okay.
banging,
we're good.
it's there.
We're good.
I'm debating if I want to put it on that or bring the paper. I'm just gonna put it on. I washed my hands before I did this. Not like last time when I had to use hand sanitizer. So we're good. That's our trash barrel, the ground. But we're good. All right, I'll move that. No, I won't, because that's over there. Okay, let's get started. So Wow, there's no instructions this time. I feel like a big boy. They think I'm gonna decorate a cake with 2 tablespoons of frosting.
That is pretty ambitious.
There are 13 servings of frosting in this.
13?
I could sit down and eat this whole thing in a day.
I have cleared an entire thing of funfetti frosting.
It's not hard.
Not
Oh,
at
it's
all.
Easter. Oh no, it's just funfetti. It looks like Easter.
They did have Easter frosting. However, wanted to keep it simple.
Okay. I don't have a bowl.
Nope.
I'll mix it in this. Yeah, I'll mix it in this.
You also have plates.
I'm not gonna put it on a plate though, because it'll be hard to like, you know. Okay, so I think it's soft. I haven't like touched that. People don't just normally touch frosting on a daily basis. So I think I can just pour it in, and I'll use this one to mix it, or maybe I'll use the knife. Maybe I'll use the knife. There's no pull tab on this. Rude. Oh, ow, that's like hard to do. Sorry, this might just be ooh, I had to poke it. Okay, all right, it's open. So now what you're gonna do, again, I'm making this like DIY style. Do it at home, decorate a cake with Jake. That rhymed, we're branding it, okay. So I'm gonna do it little by little and mix them in. We're gonna take it. I'm debating if I want to use the knife or the spoon. I'll use the knife. The spoon. Don't laugh at me. I don't know what these are. Okay.
It's one interesting looking knife you got there.
Get out. This is dense. Why would you sell me this? It's just gonna be all in the spoon. This might just be me mixing sprinkles into a jar of frosting, because it might take that. Ooh. Oh, it's like churning butter. Yes, okay, I did it. This can go a lot faster. Well, that's a lie. Nothing on this show goes fast with me in the driver's seat. Okay. Don't laugh at me. I'm going as fast as I can.
You just look like you're like...
I'm having a good time is what I'm doing.
You're having a good... This is a first for Jake's Rants and Raves.
Is this an Easter special?
We can make it an Easter special.
Let's make it an Easter special.
Okay. You're going to have to Photoshop like bunny ears on yourself or something.
I will.
That's good.
Okay. Oh, trash. Forgot. I'll clean it up after, don't worry.
No, he
fine.
won't.
Okay. Okay. All right. And nothing I threw on the ground was dirty, I don't think. Like, yeah, no, it was fine. I can stir it. We're evolving. Oh, I think it's leaking. No, it's not. It was just sticky. Okay. This is like that silly putty. Remember when it was like orange and gooey when you'd stick your finger in it, it would make little air bubbles, and when you stick your finger in again, it would make that fart noise? It's doing that. Okay. So it's essentially done. This I'm gonna use, I use this to spread it on the cake once I put it on. Yeah. So I can, as in it's gonna get frosting on it eventually, so I'm gonna scrape the spoon with it. Beautiful. I'm shaking.
You're so... I was literally just going to say that. I was like, he is so nervous. I didn't give him
It's
any
not even nervous. I'm just
instructions.
like, it's partial excitement. Cake is good. Eat cake.
Cake is good.
Okay.
House of sweetness, folks. Right down
There's
the
a lot
road.
of it.
So good.
I knew. I need more hands.
Wait, hold on. Ready?
What?
You need a hand. Ready? Wait, what shot do I have? Okay, cool. Right. You need an extra hand. Ready?
Not anymore. You just gonna stick your hand up? Get out. This isn't even good.
Oh, man.
I will leave.
This is what happens when I don't
I will
have
leave.
like any coffee for the day. Okay, here we go. And I slowly back out of the
Yes.
frame.
I got it clean. It's fine. Okay. All right. So now that Amber's interrupted us enough.
Oh,
Okay. Oh, my phone's on the ground. Whew, it's been a day. So I thought even last time when I ranted, I didn't rant the whole time. So I'm trying to make this a show where I just unleash my anger on you guys. No, I don't mean on you. I mean like about the things that I'm. Is it that camera, right? Yes, it's you. All right, stop that. I know what you're doing. You're trying to confuse me. Stop it. I want to unleash my anger on this show, you know? Anger. So, like, I don't really know. French. Not France. France is a wonderful place. Yeah, I do this first. So I take French. Like, I go to BMHS. I take French. And I shouldn't use this whole can on this cake, right?
Jake's Rants and Raves. Jake makes the rules, kind of.
There is a hollow center.
Your call.
Is the bottom open?
It's a pound cake.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, a pound cake is just a glorified upside down bundt cake. That's all it is. Yes, it is. Bundt cake. I'm correct. So, French. And like, I don't know, it's weird because I took Spanish last year in 8th grade at the Marshall. And it's like, I would say I did pretty well in that class, but that would just be lying. I did not. That class was terrible. I hated it. But like French, I'm doing considerably well in, and like I don't know how to feel because like, yeah, I love good grades. They're great, but why? Like, why couldn't I have just done well in Spanish? Because I would have stayed in that. Because everybody takes Spanish. Like all my friends are in Spanish. It's weird. But this is gonna be beautiful. This is gonna be beautiful. Okay, I'm excited. But yeah, so like French. I don't know. If anyone out there speaks French, like email me, like hit me up in French, you know? Just send.
Parlez-vous français? Oui, oui, oui.
She doesn't speak French.
I don't. I speak Italian.
Italian. This looks really good. It smells really good.
It's funfetti.
What's the first ingredient?
Fun.
Was that really funny? It's sugar. I knew that. How much sugar is in it? Oh, that's not that much. 21 grams.
Per tablespoon.
Per 2 tablespoons.
Oh.
Get your facts right. Oh, I can't do that. Ooh. Ooh. No, she tastes like metal. This is a metal. No, I almost just had like an attack because I thought that this was gonna like contaminate the frosting. Not like you don't use butter knives for everyday things, you know. Butter knives in general kind of confuse me because who came up with it? Who was like, because like you'd think first like there'd be something like the very first knife ever was probably like something along the lines of a butcher knife because I mean they were kind of just like a knife, or they probably didn't even call it a knife. It was probably just like something to cut things with. That was an axe. But anyway, like who came up with a butter knife? Who was like, let's make something less sharp, which has. Oh, I heard buzzing, I got scared. Which has like literally almost no use. Who thought of that? Because I want to meet them and yell at them.
Very rich people back in the day that didn't want to use a butcher knife for everything.
It dripped. I'll eat it, it's fine. Oh, how do people do this? Oh, it's good. Oh, no, not really. I got excited. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look, that's beautiful. How's the sweetness? Hit me up. I will work for you. This, I hope I get a brand deal from them.
You can be an underwriter. Yay!
I don't know what that means. So
Sponsoring the show.
Oh. So just say a
Cakes.
sponsor.
Cakes all the time.
I don't know. Supposedly Amber went there and it was really good.
They are fantastic.
I've never been there, but I want to. My parents were like, let's go there. I was like, you're driving me somewhere. Let's not. Not anything against House of Sweetness. You guys look great. But yeah, so this cake is coming along great. It's, wow, beautiful. Although, like, honestly, think about it. It's cake. I've never heard of anyone that really, like, messed up a cake.
What
Like-
about when people spell the names wrong and stuff?
No, I mean like the way it tastes.
Oh, no, it's very easy to mess up the way
No,
it tastes.
okay. I don't, like, not baking wise, like things you put on it or something. You know what I mean? She's doing the hand thing again.
I'm moving them out of the frame so we can see you doing an interesting job decorating.
Oh. You could have just asked me to do this.
No.
You can see your head in the frame, so it's not like you're not here. Okay, there it is. There, it's just a hand now. Nope, here you go. Here you go.
Okay, continue. I
All
don't know
right.
why I'm whispering.
So yeah, so I wish you guys like, so last episode, I'm all over the place. End of last episode, there was a rolling thing at the end of the episode saying to submit suggestions for me to do, things to do. Do that. Like, I need things to do, and I can only think of so many, actually that's a lie, I don't think of any of it. Amber does all of it. Amber can only think of so many things until she'll run out, because she's boring. Burn. But like, suggestions and like, give me suggestions for things to rant about. I'm open to that too, because I can only rant about so many things. I only do so many things in my life. The past 2 weeks, I have been sitting in a high school doing a show. I have not been anywhere.
Rant about that. How was that? How
that was
how
fun.
was your tech
So
week?
we did. Everyone that watches this is from Billerica mostly. So the high school did the Drowsy Chaperone. That was our musical, our spring musical, and it was amazing and it was great. And I loved it. I was just in the ensemble, which is just like the background people. But even that was great. I loved it. And the cast was great and the show was amazing. It's a comedy with like a strong touch of racism in it. So I don't know. There were some people that didn't like the fact that it was like that. But I mean, it's a show. You can't really just edit a show and be like, I don't want to do that part, but we'll do that part. You have to do it in its entirety. That's how a show works. So I mean, but it was fun. The songs were great. Still, a lot of them are stuck in my head. So that's a thing.
Do you know what they call those when a song is stuck in your head? They call them earwigs. Earwigs, like the bug. They get in your ear
I
and
know.
they swarm around.
I know.
So you got a couple earwigs in there?
I understood. I just didn't want to laugh at it. Because I'm not going to respect that joke because it was.
Buzz buzz.
But they don't. Do they fly?
They crawl really fast.
I know. There's a story. My mom, Nancy, Nance, as we call her, Fancy Nancy. She's a bus driver. That describes her. So, one time we were at I think it was at my grandfather's house. I don't know, some family member's house, or I don't know, maybe we weren't. I forget. I was very young at the time, or maybe not alive. I don't know. My sisters told this story. My mom was sipping something out of a straw, and it had been sitting on a table for a while outside, and apparently an earwig had gotten into the straw. And so my mom, not knowing, it wasn't her fault, she just goes and takes a sip, and earwig into her mouth it goes. Well, my mother screams when this happens. Supposedly, I was not alive. I don't know exactly what happened, but apparently she screamed, as I would too. I would yell, and it did not. Can they bite? Do they sting?
They bite you. I've been bit by one.
I don't think it bit her tongue. I think she just spit it out, but that's terrifying. That would scar me for my life. But that's happened. So she has really curly hair. They fly into her hair all the time. Like they just do. They're attracted to it. Or I don't remember if it's, she's just very like scared that it's always like if something flies into her hair, even if it's like a fly, that it is an earwig, or if it's literally they are attracted to her hair. I forget.
I don't know if they
It's
fly.
one of the two. It's equally terrifying,
Yeah.
but yeah. So, okay, here we go. Back to cake making. Oh, excuse me, I burped. It's kind of falling apart, but you know, just like my
You're not putting enough frosting on.
You know, this is Jake's Rants and Raves. No, I'm kidding, I love frosting.
What's your least favorite frosting and why?
Chocolate. I was expecting you to scream at me for that.
Internally screaming. Because
Well,
I
'cause
bought you chocolate fudge.
No, that's okay. That's different. I mean straight up chocolate frosting, like thinned out chocolate frosting,
Really?
because it's just so bland. Like, not that vanilla isn't. Vanilla's the blandest thing on the earth, but vanilla has a good flavor. Chocolate, don't get me wrong, I will eat that Hershey's bar whenever it comes near me, but I do not like chocolate frosting just because it's different. It's different than all its friends. It's the odd one out, and everyone's gonna ignore it, and no one's gonna feel bad.
You know, I have a lot of issues with these statements, and I'm feeling very attacked right now because chocolate frosting is my favorite frosting.
Vanilla frosting is my favorite frosting. Well, because vanilla frosting is always like, it's always
You are
sugary.
literally not even decorating this cake right now. You're waving a spatula.
Oh well. No, okay, it's somehow getting all over the plate, and I don't know how, because it's not running. It's not watery. Ugh, one time, this cake. So like, we have this thing at my house. Not we have this thing. It's a normal thing to have. It's one of the like cake protector things where you like put it on a plate and then you put it in the cake thing, and it's a thing that just goes over a cake to like keep it kind of
Cake
sort of
thing.
fresh.
Yeah.
And one time that like, I think it was summertime, and we left it in my dining room, which gets a lot of sun in the mornings. And it like sat in the sun, and it got really wet, and the frosting got wet, and it like ran. It wasn't that good. It was also an old cake from a few weeks old, so it was already crusty. But imagining cake being crusty depresses me. Okay, so I got this edge. That one still has a bunch. All right. How do they do it? How do cake decorators do it? Like, your job, we can't get rid of cake decorators. They're too important to the world. Okay. Let's just put some more on the top. Just make it a nice thick layer. That can never hurt. Well, until your arteries clog. Then that hurts physically, but
you missed a spot.
What?
You missed a spot.
On the top?
On the sides.
Oh no, I'm not done with the sides.
Oh.
I'm just doing the top. I just added some to the top. I still have plenty more. Yeah, we might use this whole can, and I don't think I'll feel that bad about it. Okay. It's that one. Is this one?
That is the biggest glob of frosting I have ever seen. Oh
it's
my
not.
gosh.
No, it's not.
I'm so
Not anymore.
sorry, Wegmans.
Now it's just spread out over a large surface area. It's fine. I'm happy this one isn't a messy one, other than my hands, because like I was not in the mood to. I was kind of expecting it to be. That's a lot of frosting. I was kind of expecting it to be like running a yoga class or something like that, but luckily it's not. That should be a thing. We get a bunch of like unknowing people to come in, and we sit them down, just like me. Turn on the cameras. Don't tell them there's cameras. Just make them sign a liability form before, because yoga classes sometimes get crazy. Yoga balls, those can hurt. But we should do that. That's an idea.
There we go. Brand it.
Oh, that is falling apart. Oh. Okay, brand it is my joke.
Well, just saying.
They made this look so easy in the movies. I'm spinning it. It's not looking too pretty. Okay,
Oh my God, there's so much on that corner. Oh my goodness.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
No, it's just over the edge.
Yeah, it's like Oh my.
Are you complaining? You get to eat a piece of this.
No, I don't.
Why not?
It's gluten.
Fine, I'll take it home. It makes a slapping noise. That's when you know there's enough frosting. Perfect. Okay. Oh yeah, it's falling apart. It's getting like wet. This is an art.
That's why they call it the culinary arts.
Or the performing arts. Oh, that's completely different. That is a completely different department. It's still not that good, but I keep eating it. Is that time accurate?
Yeah.
Oh, did you like, oh, okay. Because I know you started it late.
Yep, but after the intros, that's what we got. So I'm guessing
Okay.
we're gonna go.
Here we go. I'm
full
gonna
time.
cover up all the brown. Sorry, I cut you off.
No, you're fine.
Well, not all the brown, but most of it, hopefully. Oh, there's so much frosting on me. Am I complaining? No. Okay, boom. Oh, no, dang it. Oh, dear. You just gotta like layer it on until you can't see it. Just like life problems. Just layer on the sugar until you can't see it. Perfect. This just got depressing. Okay. I would like this, but we still have more. Well, No, we will. Well,
You still have all that other icing because you got to do
well,
piping.
and I have this. I want to do like a slight layer of this, but I don't know how to clean this. I have paper towels, or I can lick it.
Or you could wipe it on another plate.
Amber's genius, sometimes.
Try.
Oh,
Oh.
my phone buzzed. That is a unfortunate series of events in here. Oh, that's so depressing.
I mean, you could eat it later.
Oh no, I'm going to be licking this plate later. Just not on camera, that'd be weird. Okay. It's like not cleaning it, it's just smearing it, but that's better than, I mean, once I use that, I'm not gonna use that whole chocolate thing. You're not gonna use it, right? Oh,
Frosting doesn't have gluten. It's literally sugar.
what has, oh, the pound cake thing. It's, yeah. But still, are you going to sit here and eat you just said your favorite frosting was chocolate. That's okay, there'll be a little vanilla in it, you'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
She'll sit with her office door locked eating this.
With my space heater all curled up,
I'm not kidding.
typing emails, editing video, living life.
Okay,
It's the dream, folks.
okay. So, I'll move that. There's a lot of frosting all over it. I might take this home with a spoon and call it a day. All right, so, open it. Oh, this one's considerably easier to open.
Thanks,
Mr.
Pillsbury.
Ooh. I will admit chocolate frosting smells amazing. And it looks beautiful when it's like even and everything. So, is this chocolate fudge frosting or, okay, it's chocolate fudge frosting. I thought it was like chocolate fudge in a can. And I was like, I don't think I can spread that on cake, but okay, Amber. All right,
I mean, you can do anything you set your mind to.
okay, Mom.
Okay, Jake.
See, this is easier.
You are really taking your sweet time with this cake. It's impressive.
You're really taking your sweet time with this cake. I'll go home. Ew. Oh, it's like fluffy. Okay. Oh, I don't want to ruin. Oh well. It'll be like a marble cake. That's what it'll be. We'll call it marble.
You know who really loves marble cake? Nancy Albertson, assistant executive director at BATV. Loves marble cake. Jake, you should make her a marble cake. She loves marble cake.
Does she like pound cake? Because if
Probably.
I will not finish this. I will be
Yes,
happy
you will.
if I...
You're gonna finish this cake.
No. I mean like I won't eat it, finish it.
Oh.
I'd be insane if I did that.
No,
on
I'm
this
kidding.
show.
Nancy will rant about marble cake. She hates marble cake.
Are you kidding?
Yeah, she hates it.
I was gonna give this to her. In that case, I will take this home. If you don't mind.
What are you doing to this poor cake?
Listen, it's gonna be beautiful. Oh, look at that. Oh, I don't know which one. It's like multicolored. Oh, there's a few sprinkles in there. Oh well. Okay. So it'll be a layer of chocolate. No, that'd be too much. I was gonna say another layer of vanilla, but this is just gonna be a lot of frosting. Are we complaining though, really?
I mean, you're supposed to be complaining.
Yeah, but not about what I'm doing, really. It's not what I intended it. I still don't, like, sometimes I still think and be like, how did I get a show? Why did they do that? I still don't really get why it happened and, like, why I didn't have to, like, well, I'd never have to pay for airtime anyway, would I? Because you
No.
guys are a nonprofit.
Public access.
Yeah. But still, I don't know, they get confused, but.
What do you mean confused? It's great.
No, I know, I'm happy about it. I'm not complaining, but I should be. Okay. That's a lot of frosting on a knife, and we'll save that for after also. All right, now, you didn't get me sprinkles, so guess it's over. Oh, no.
Well, you used them all, so.
Okay, googly, I can make little faces. Okay. All right, here we go. So, I'll start ranting now. Even though I should have been this whole time. I don't really know. I mean, last time I ranted about Ratatouille, which I'm still kind of angry about, because it's just, it angers me. But like that, there's Monsters Inc. But like, I'm licking my nose. It was chocolate frosting on it. Chocolate tastes better than vanilla in this case. Not always. There was Monsters Inc. too, but like Monsters Inc. still wasn't my favorite. It was a good movie though. I enjoyed Monsters Inc.
What about the new Beauty and the Beast movie?
I cried at the end of that movie.
What?
What?
Eh.
Amber, that's how I react to you.
You cry at the end of every video I edit.
No, not cry. I make that sound that you just made. Eh. When they say like, what's your opinion on the new youth coordinator? You asked for it. Is she I thought you were just sitting in a chair, in like a swivel chair, swimming in there. That's what it looks like you were doing, and I got very confused. So these mustache decorations are impossible to open. Why did you give me tongs? No. I'm genuinely interested. Why did you give me...
If you want to gingerly drop your, like, googly eyes on.
No, these are too big for that.
Exactly.
No, I'm gonna use them to open the things instead. Oh, still not opening. These are
not working.
ruthless. Rufus. Ugh, Kim Possible. I love that show. That show was really good. I really wish they hadn't taken it off air. Sometimes at 3 a.m. they'll still rerun it when they like run out of reruns to rerun. But like they don't do it as much anymore. In like 2014, I think, at like 3 a.m. that would always be the thing that would be rerunning, and I'd wake up at 3 a.m. to watch Kim Possible reruns because I loved that show. But that and like I used to like Power Rangers, but now they like reproduced it and it's not good. Like it's not. I mean, obviously, I wouldn't expect it to be good, but I don't know. It just. It really waters my sandwich, as I like to say. It really boils my milk. So there's a backstory behind that. I don't know fully how it happened, but like in the chorus room at the high school, I think it happened show night. There were a bunch of these sayings written on the board. Like I don't know all of them because like it wasn't my changing room, it was the girls' changing room, but I just happened to be in there because no one was in there. And I looked at the board and One of them was that really boils my milk. One of them was that waters my sandwich. I didn't ask because I didn't want to know, but yeah. So that's the backstory behind that. Wasn't that riveting? But oh, there's 2 types of googly eyes in here. Or there was. I think that one's just dysfunctional and isn't a full eyeball. Yeah, it's just that one. Okay. There we go. It's very tedious work I'm doing.
That's why you could have used the tongs.
I'm firing Amber after this. What if I ran BATV?
What if you ran BATV?
Sam, I'm coming for your job. Do you guys have a union?
No.
I'm coming for that union. I'm gonna run the union too.
There's no union.
Who runs a union? Okay, so I still don't fully get unions. Cause like I was talking about this with my mom the other day and I was like, Mom, is your bus company like, do you have a union? And she's like, yeah, why? Why are you asking that, my 15-year-old son? And I was like, just interested. Like never really got what they were. Don't know the point. Supposedly unions are better because like they'll fight for the worker because like not the boss. But what if your boss is nice? Then you like have a union, but you don't need it. Do you pay extra to have a union?
Yeah.
Like just
you pay union fees.
So what if you have a nice boss? Why do you need a union?
Because if something funky happens, people got your back.
I just don't see the point. Wasted money, in my opinion. Also, Market Basket, the amount of money that comes out of my checks, government. That's all I have to say about that subject. It just, I don't know, it rattles my bones.
It does not water your sandwich, though.
No, not as much. A little bit, like milk, like almost boiling, but not really. I don't know, because it's just so much. Like, actually, that's a lie. Because like this past week, I worked 4 hours and I got a $36 paycheck. So they're really only taking $4 out.
See, it's not that bad.
But, well, I mean, obviously that depends on like the amount of money.
How many hours and all that, yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna save this side for writing. Okay, all right. What do I want to write in? I want to write in dishwasher detergent. Do I have to like massage it? Oh, I'm supposed to have a tip for this. So unprepared.
No.
So unprofessional.
It should just have a thing.
Oh, wait, I think I just unscrewed the whole thing.
Yeah, you
no, I
did.
Didn't.
No,
I
you
didn't.
had to.
Wait. I don't want it to squirt everywhere. I mean, if it does, I will eat it, but...
I mean, it's your dishwasher detergent.
Oh, no, it has a round tip.
Yeah. And then you can swap it out for a star.
It said it didn't, so don't judge me. That's not open. Okay. Am I unscrewing it? Oh, the star's already on it. Icing doesn't taste like anything. That's boring. Okay, well. Oh, no, it does have a taste. Not that good.
What is good to you?
Oh, it's like thick.
It is thick.
Let's see if there's like, if that's just like because it was sitting. Nope, that's it. Okay, well, we're gonna try to write.
You have thinner ones too.
What?
You have thinner ones too.
Yeah, but they're the other things.
You could make little stars and flowers and stuff.
Listen, I wanted to write in blue, so I'm gonna write in blue.
All right, okay.
God. No one understands me. Oh, that's water. It just like squirted out icing juice. That is a disgusting phrase. That is a repulsive phrase.
What about the word moist?
I'm trying to mix it on the cake. You realize that I'm changing the subject. No, I just smudged the H. Oh well, whatever. cap. Oh, wait, no, I'm supposed to put that other thing back on. Oh, well, it's fine, whatever. Okay, blue. Wait, that's just one letter. I meant to write the whole word in blue. This is gonna be such an awkward length episode. We're only 37 minutes into it.
You gotta do more. What about your sides? What about the sides of the cake?
Okay, I'll do those. We'll do those. Yeah, we will. Sparkle gel. Oh, I'm excited. Okay. All right. Okay, I'm gonna massage it a bit. Maybe it won't be as like juicy. Okay. Oh, yeah, it's like thinner now. That's weird. Okay. Oh, this isn't gonna fit. This is not gonna fit. Oh, it's like watery still. You got me some low quality icing.
No, it's Wegmans. It's top brand, top quality.
This is not Wegmans branded.
Well, yeah, but I bought it at Wegmans.
We sell this at Market Basket.
Okay, well, I bought it at Wegmans. That means it's good.
What?
Yeah,
Okay.
Wegmans is the best.
Is Wegmans like a national?
Well, they are based out of Rochester, New York, and technically they are national, but most
Is
of
it just
their-
like there's more around here?
Yeah,
Oh, so like Dunks.
kind of. Yeah.
Dunks has a few
Dunks,
places in
like,
California.
5 years ago,
Oh,
when they didn't have as many locations across America.
interesting.
What are you writing?
You'll never know.
Happy?
No. It's not sticking to the icing underneath. It's just sitting on top of it. It also doesn't help that it's like juicy. How do they do this? How do they make it look pretty? They normally use like the gel. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, they
Market
also
Basket.
use fondant. They also use the squeeze bags and stuff.
You
like
say
that.
fondant?
Yeah,
It's fondant.
fondant,
Fondant.
fondant.
You just made me smudge blue into the white icing.
I didn't make you do anything.
We have to trash the whole cake. Get me a new cake. I'm kidding, please don't. I like this one. Happy. Happy. Okay. See if it tastes good. The ceiling just cracked. Stop that. It's still doing it. It's not.
It's the heater. It's probably kicking on.
Not my favorite. Would not recommend to a friend. But I did it. I wouldn't eat a whole bag of it, but okay, whatever. Okay, where's the thing? Okay, so next, I'm saving sparkle gels for the sides. Maybe I'll write the word I'm going to write. You don't know what it is. Oh no, I'll use, purple, yeah. Okay. Can I shake? No, can't shake icing, you can't shake icing. Is this one a thinner tip? Is this one a tip at all? Yeah, it is. So, oh, but that won't fit on here. I don't think this one has a tip. This one doesn't have a tip. Amber, she didn't know this. She's laughing as if she knew.
I did know it.
I don't think she knew.
I did. Because it looks like a toothpaste bottle, and I was like, how is he going to try and frost this? It's like Cutthroat Kitchen with the sabotages. That's all it is.
It'll just be really fat Easter.
So that's the second word that you're writing?
Nope. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, that's on the edge. I'm on the edge of my... Sorry, Lady Gaga. Copyright. I'm still waiting for a copyright claim.
I mean, do you want one? I can make it happen.
No, but I want to experience one without the consequences. This looks horrid. It's oozing off of the side. This is gonna look like a dead Easter. Easter bunny is gone. Oh, I thought I just spelled it wrong and I got kind of excited but also scared for my well-being. I'm gonna use this whole tube by the end. That's an S. That looks like a, not an S. East. We're up to east. Oh, that's hanging. East. East.
What happened to that E? Where is that E going? What did you do to that poor letter?
It'll just be on the side. It's fine. East.
Oh, there you go. And now it looks like a little bit. Oh man, this is a toughie.
Happy Easter. Does this one taste good? This one tastes worse. Oh, that one tastes more like chemicals. Same brand though. What's the first ingredient? Sugar. And the second one is vegetable oil. Ew.
It's healthier.
Well, yeah, but what would never mind. Oh, the tea is dangling. I'm gonna stick it. There we go. Oh, those tongs could have been saved and not had to be washed, but it's unfortunate. Okay, Easter is done. Sparkle gel, here we come. That rhymed. Ew, you got me brown and orange sparkle gel? Not Easter. Halloween, is that you? Okay, this one I think I can shake because it's gel. And this one has a tip. It's like kind of moving, but not really. I don't know. We'll start with orange. Yeah, it has a tip. Okay. It's not coming out. I think it's gonna explode. It'll do that thing where it has to like. Is this another tip that I have to take off? Wait, does it have instructions on how to open it?
It's a tube.
You have to cut it.
I know, I'm getting scissors.
Thank you. Oh, I thought that was open at the end. It's not. Amber left. Amber's getting scissors. Made in the USA of US and globally sourced components. Components? Ew. Okay. She's back. You're not a hand. Thank you, hand. Oh, I don't want to do it near the cake. Well, maybe I do. I don't know who's eating this. Oh, it's open. Here we go. I'm excited. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, I need one of those cake turntable thingies. Oh, wait. All right. All right. Oh, no, it's already falling. Oh, no, there's cake frosting in the tube. It went downhill fast. Things are breaking. Oh, no. Okay. All right.
I took a picture of you. Ha ha.
Are you putting it on the Instagram?
Yeah, which
Yay.
everybody should follow.
At BATV _Inc.
Yep. Not like ink like sick tattoo, but like ink like INC.
Yeah.
Oh my.
I'm shaking.
What are those letters?
Do you like them? There's so much frosting on this plate. I hope my mic is making the wettest of sounds right now.
It is. Just so many mouth noises. How do you feel about mouth noises, Jake?
Ew. That's where the word moist came from. Mouth noises.
Moist.
No one was like, oh, actually, people say that. I was going to say, no one's like, oh, this cake is really moist. That is exactly what they say. They don't say this cake is wet. If it's wet, there's a problem. Where did that originate? I want to know the origin of the word. Wait. Hey, Siri? Oh, no, low power mode's on. Darn, I would search it, but I'm not touching my phone right now. My hands are too sticky. Trash. Sports.
What's your favorite sport, Jake?
None of them. Acting, theater. Which should be considered a sport, actually. Like, you do a lot of acting things in it. Like, I genuinely am a person that thinks that should happen. I think that happened for one of the seniors at the high school. She didn't fulfill her wellness requirement for like graduation, like not knowing, and they told her like 2 months before she was supposed to graduate. Actually, no, this happened in December, so a few months. And then I think the person that like decided on that happened to walk by the auditorium the night of opening night for one of the shows. And of course, opening night, we do a lot of like warm-ups, and we were literally sprinting around the auditorium, and she was like, that can count for your requirement. So I don't know. I've heard rumors that it's actually going to count as a wellness requirement, as a like it'll count for the wellness requirement, not be like a class that you have to take, but if you're in it, it'll count, which I'm excited for because I hate gym, because gym is boring and all I do is sit around the whole time, as most people do. Actually, that's a lie. High school, it's called wellness now, which it's a combination of health and gym. We barely did anything in the gym. We mostly sat in a classroom the whole time. I don't know why he told us the requirements were fulfilled, because they weren't. But, oh well, I'll survive. All right, so there's that. That's beautiful.
Do you want to know the origin of the word moist?
Yes.
All right. So.
I just need to know the place. That's all I wanted to know.
So it's from the Latin word mucidus, which then went to the Old French moiste, which then also mixed in with the Latin word mustum, which became mustius, and then combined into moist.
This is like yellow. Also, ew. Oh wait, no, it's actually like gold almost. But like a try-hard gold. Like not really quite getting it.
Mucidus.
Ew.
That cake is very mucidus.
Get out. I have to do this whole thing again. If I had a cake turntable, we wouldn't be in this situation now, would we? I'm also making this line very low on the cake. So I'm just dragging it through frosting right now. You want to apply constant pressure.
Thank you, cake decorator Jake.
You're welcome.
What else should you do to have a successful cake decorating time?
Just don't make a cake. Just don't. Just buy one. Market Basket, pretty good cakes, actually. That's actually not a lie. They're actually pretty good. No, I don't know. It's just like, ugh. It takes a lot of time to make. I don't see the necessariness in it.
What?
I just said necessariness. If I can just buy a cake, that's what I'm gonna do. It dripped.
So,
okay.
Cupcakes versus real cake.
I like cupcakes a lot more.
Why?
They're transportable. They're smaller. You know? Ew! Don't eat sparkle gel. Ooh. Ooh, that's rough. Well, that's real rough. Wow. What's the like serving size? A teaspoon. That's a lot. Sparkle gel. Oh well. Okay. Where's the cap? There it is. All right. It's 52. So I'm happy to announce that I'm pretty sure that my sparkle cake is finished. I mean, my, my cake is finished. I will turn it this way so you can see the beautifulness of it. See, that says happy, and that says Easter.
Does it?
Yes. If anyone tries to argue with me, don't, because I will win. It says Easter. So now, I was gonna cut it. I don't have, and I was gonna eat it, but I don't have a fork or a knife.
You have a knife.
I have a knife. I don't have a fork.
I can grab a fork.
But it's not. Thank you, hand. Get out. Get. It's gonna fall on you. I don't need it anymore. You can take it. She's gonna go sit in the. I hate this show. She's. Go in, leave, get out, exalt. She took the jar.
Oh, man. All right.
This is a lot of frosting. Okay, let's get down to business now that I'm hyped up on sugar. All right. Here's my frosting plate that we're saving for later. Here's my nice plate. Okay. Now that I've had time to finish this knife, I will cut it and consume it, and you good people can be on your way. Oh, it's beautiful.
That is so much frosting. Oh my goodness.
If you don't think of it, it's not there. Look at her. I'm excited for this. So, before I eat it, because I don't want eating it to affect the score, I would give decorating a cake. Well, first of all, I wouldn't recommend decorating a cake. I almost said dating a cake. To a friend. I would give it, I'll do out of 5 stars this time, because last time with all those stars, that was kind of rough. I'd give it 3 out of 5 stars. I was gonna say 2, but I don't know, just because like, it could be better. It's just very time consuming. Like, it's not a matter of like not being able to do it or like not wanting to. It's just a lot of things to do, which isn't bad. It just takes time, you know? Also, this feels plastic, and I'm okay with that. So now we'll eat it, and I will rate the cake, and I think it's gonna be very good. I'm hoping, I'm really hoping. I hope I don't get sick from this. Okay. Ooh. Was that a tooth or the eye? I'm getting some flavors. That could be a lot better if this was properly frosted. That's actually very good. Although it's like it's weird because it's not a normal cake, it's pound cake. So that's a different flavor too. That's like butter. It's good though, I liked it. And once we're done filming, I don't know what time it is, but she's sitting in there eating a can of chocolate frosting. I saw you. Oh, it's 4, so I can sit here and eat plenty of this cake, and I will. But, you know, I'll rate it now. I won't take another bite, but I'll rate it now, because I've had enough. I'll give it, I would recommend eating cake to a friend. I'll give it a 4 out of 5, because it's cake. There's not, I don't need to explain that much. It's cake. What, like, who's gonna complain? It's cake. Like, it's essentially bread and sugar. Who's gonna? Actually, that sounds disgusting. I just imagine like dry sugar just sprinkled on a piece of white bread, and that doesn't sound good.
That's like French toast.
Kind of, but like that's normally powdered sugar,
True.
which is, I mean, that's just even more finely granulated sugar, but still. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm gonna end it here really quick. This has been Jake's Rants and Raves. I'm your host, Jake McIntosh. I just made a cake. Here's a thing to submit suggestions to Amber at her email. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Go watch the other 2 episodes, Sushi and Knitting. Yeah, okay, thank you for watching. Goodbye.